Hello and welcome back to Cardboard Decoy Plays Prison Architect. It's been a number of days since I've played since my last completely screwed up audio session. Sorry about that. That was one of those, did not expect my computer to suddenly think that my webcam was the default. So yeah, that was a little awkward to say the least. However, where were we? We were building a whole bunch of whoa, who died? Why did he die? That was rather sudden. Alright, well, dead doctor. That's not at all cool. Don't know why that happened exactly. But it did. There we go. We tased him through the door. Not exactly sure how that happened, but we'll take it at this point. Alright, very curious. We're finding a lot of forks and everything else up in that prison cell, which we had initiated the search of earlier. And so that's all well and good. Let's go ahead and we'll do one foundation here and one foundation here. We still absolutely need to be able to house all of our maximum security prisoners so that they don't flip out and decide they need to kill doctors. That would be it. That's generally bad situation. Let's see. This guy's got that. Okay, cool. Yeah, and that search is still going on. We can pretty much ignore all of the warnings we're getting from up there. Let's go ahead and objects, materials. What do we need? We need normal door, since this is going to be sort of an outdoor shower situation. We will do that, and then we will need large jail doors here and here. Cool. Oh, I'm using Factorio controls. I've been playing way too much Factorio. It's seriously, like, and I'm not even recording it. Like, these are I've been experimenting with a challenge map, or at least challenge conditions, to kind of make the game more interesting and or difficult. And needless to say, it has consumed all of my free time and life, and pretty much, what do you call it? Dignity. There we go. Yeah, that thing that I rarely make use of. Let's see. Let's go objects. We're going to go ahead and add some lights in here, because half these rooms are unlit, and I don't feel particularly good about that. It's got some fairly creepy scenes happening here. What with... Oh, I saw you with a spoon. Hold on, hold on. Keep hitting Q. Q zooms in this game. We're going to search him and search his cell. Alright. Cool. I saw just a flash of a spoon there, so I'm guessing there's a little bit of micromanagement involved in this game where you have to kind of fiddle around and watch your prisoners go about their daily business and then actually catch them doing things they should not be doing, which I definitely have not been doing. I've been very much absorbed in kind of the macro play style of the game, if that's what you want to call it. Very, very much so, just sort of, yeah, I like building things and making money, and we're going to observe all this out here, let everything run itself, basically. And I don't know if the game really likes it that much whenever you do that. Let's see, shower. Yes, used to keep your prisoners lice-free. Let's go ahead and just do that. We're going to do objects. There we go. No, materials. We're going to do brick wall, like, well, let's see. What's the best way to do this, probably? Actually, this will probably work. Like this? No. Like this. Yes. Except, yes, 2 spaces on either side. I don't know if that makes any difference as far as shower use goes, but it makes me a little more comfortable to sort of put it that way, just in case there is some sort of a size constraint and I end up wasting a bunch of money on putting unnecessary walls everywhere, and that's just generally not good. Let's see. However, I will waste a crap ton of money on drains because, God knows, I hate it whenever water gets everywhere. Let's just do like that. Okay, cool. Although it seems like... the drains have been a lot more agreeable in the past couple of patches, so I don't know if that even holds true anymore, that the water will just sort of leak out everywhere, every which way, whenever anybody takes a shower at all. But, you know, that's just me, just in case, etc., etc. Let's do like this, and like this, and there we go. That's not going to clear it. Stop that. Let's see. Large pipe. Large pipe can come from here. That's about right. Then we'll do like that and just do straight lines out. So utility, small pipe, like that. And What is the most cost-effective way of doing this? This probably isn't it if I had to guess, but for science it is. Let's see. There we go. And like that. Okay, cool. I'm sure there's some kind of mathematical explanation for how best to have gone about doing the wiring for that, but I am not a math magician whatsoever. And, yeah, I think I've been watching too much Trailer Park Boys recently as well. That would explain why I would butcher such a word like that. Let's see. Locked, open. There we go. Okay, is that going to finish up the room? Locked, open. Yes, it is. Okay, and we will go to our trusty clone tool here. And clone... How much can I clone? Just 4? Well, we'll just do 3. And that way... What did I do? Okay. Like that. And like that. And then we'll clone... this corner, just the 3, and like that, and like that. Cool. Back to utilities, electrical cables. Oh, insufficient funds. I am out of money. Awesome. Awesome possum. Okay, cool. Let's go back to micromanagement for a little bit and see if we can catch anybody doing anything suspicious. From the looks of it, these guys have been searched and are now no longer as much of a threat as they were before. We should probably... I'm going to go ahead and search cell block. There we go. They'll deal with it. There we go. Okay. Used escape instead of Q, finally, which is the appropriate way to handle those situations where you don't want the menu open anymore. Let's see. We've got a couple forks here. So, unnecessary search-wise, doing okay. Let's go ahead and... look around, see if there's any other kind of weird troubles going on. We found a random spoon, it looks like. I'm wondering if maybe we should just go ahead and search these guys as well. We'll go ahead and search cell block here. So there's that. And yeah, eat, lock up. We have work time. Oh, it's almost nighttime here. Okay, cool. Let's do policy. What did I want to do? Oh yeah, I wanted to look at this. 5 finished, 0 passed. Ugh, that's behavioral therapy. Okay. General education, 0 interested or qualified. Let's see. Where's the foundation education program? Foundation education program. All rooms booked. So we're going to stop general education. And we will stop that and then start it again. There we go. Cool. So, 2 interested. Okay, we have to have them actually pass the foundation education program for them to be able to move on to the general education program. So, in that sense, that's the only way to actually complete this goal over here on the left, which is our last... that and make 30 license plate and have 200 cells. These are all important things that we are getting to shortly, hopefully. Shouldn't be that much longer before we have a lot of these taken care of. But, regardless. Okay... Let's see if they're going to find, if they find anything else here. Oh, bookshelves or something else that they can hide stuff in. That would probably be why you would not normally be encouraged to put them in anything but minimum security. Or so is my guess, I would say. What do we have up here? We got the reds. Ooh, we found a tunnel. Perfect. That's exactly the kind of thing I wanted to find. Let's go ahead and remove tunnel. No funds for tunnel removal. Excellent. Why do we have so little money? We should be rolling in it. But I guess maybe with food and everything else, it's taken away some of our money into the negative. Yeah, these guys, the low security guys, get a lot of extra time on their hands to be able to dig tunnels, it looks like. That's not so great. So, and then they found a fork or something over there. This guy is, he's in solitary. Oh, they found a weapon. He must have been in that cell. Okay, that's fine. Alright. So my flux is going to turn everything orange, which is always kind of eerie to watch. And let me think. How do I want to go about this? Danger's growing slightly. We've got people in here not necessarily watching. I wish there was a way to make them actually man the cameras there, but there isn't. It's kind of annoying. Let's go objects. You know what? If it's going to leak anyways, might as well, be broke and not be able to make things unleak. Let's see. Click to raise more funds through that. Oh, what do we have out here? Somebody had cigarettes. Dog must have caught it. So we should be removing a lot of the little threats that are going on around in our prison on a regular basis. Let's see. Unnecessarily searched recently. Once that hits 0, we'll search our next cell block. I think that's a pretty fair way to go about things. There we go. We're in the positive. Awesome. What do I want to spend it on? Let's go ahead and remove these tunnels so these cells can go back into service. And there we go. Apparently digging a tunnel underneath a toilet, not necessarily from a toilet, still constitutes a escape risk. So let's see. Those 3 are probably in that one block. So you know what? We're going to go ahead and search this block next. We're going to search cell block. There we go. Cool. And then we just have to keep track of the ones we've been searching recently, or not so recently, as it were, and then all will be well. These guys are trying to path and not doing so great a job at it. And these guys are probably going to be woken up in the middle of the night so that they can search their room, probably unfairly to some degree, but hey. And yeah, there's tons of food up there. Man, I'm going to be so happy when this game is optimized. I was going to stop playing this game. I've been trying to stop playing a game at about 30 episodes each. That seems pretty fair to me. So especially since I want to keep moving, but since I did so terrible on the actual sound quality on the last couple ones, it's like that's not a fair. It kind of grossed me out to leave a series hanging on such a bad note. So, and I do really like this game, but I think I probably won't play it again until it gets quite significantly cleaned up. And they're doing a great job on the bug bash, as far as I can tell. They're adding a lot of little features that people want, and they're cleaning up a lot of things, and all of that's really well and good. But there's still times where I'm just sort of like, I hit this wall, like with this right here. This isn't a playable situation. How am I supposed to optimize for this? How am I supposed to increase my efficiency in such a way that I make this much more fluid whenever it comes to dealing with kitchens and kitchen staff? So they take all the food up there. They don't share it in between kitchens. These guys are basically running around with nothing to do whenever they could be helping up here. Doesn't seem to be the case. Nobody cares. Nobody notices, etc. So we got a grant. What did we get a grant for? Oh, 200 rooms. Okay, cool. That came at just the right time. We are going to go ahead and build pipes down here. So we've got prisoners in these cells already, but they do not have a way to flush their toilets, for instance. That is not ideal, to say the least. So, no, we want small pipe and power switch. I've yet to find a reason to use a power switch. I guess maybe there is something to it that would be more obvious if I was further along in the game, but yeah, no, I've had no reason whatsoever to just throw the power all of a sudden for no reason, or any reason for that matter. So we're going to let them build all of that. That's going to be fine. And then we'll put that door back on normal mode. We're going to remove some of these drawing lines. Those can go. These can go. Okay. And then once we actually start building those, we'll build the other shower. Either way, let's see. Things are progressing along rather nicely. Danger has not been growing. I'm sure we've been eliminating a fairly decent amount of the danger that builds up in... What's going on? Oh, I've still got planning up. I can't select prisoners with planning up. So we're going to search cell block here. Once again, just absolutely annoying the piss out of everybody here. And then we'll search this cell block. Okay, cool. Systematic searches. Just go through, try to keep them on a cycle. We'll have these 3, and then we'll go through all of these. This will hopefully cut down on the number of prisoners that die unceremoniously from drug overdoses. At least one of the many side effects that I would appreciate. 19 prisoners arriving, that's a whole lot. But I think we're just going to continue adding maximum security space until we start seeing other colors starting to flood in here. Okay, these beds are upside down. I was like, there's something weird going on with these heads here. I'm not sure what it is. Okay. So yes, we found drugs and spoons and forks and spoons. Yes, there's quite a bit of buildup in there, so that was a good time to actually have searched that room. I think that works out pretty well. Rather than have total chaos and pandemonium breakout, I think I would rather risk unnecessary searches in lieu of dead prison inmates, doctors, or prison guards with regular searches. So, not the worst idea, I don't think. And let's see, we'll have to wait on both of these. Actually, we did get to 200 prisoners or prison spaces. So what do we get? Cell block E, 500. Oh my goodness. Find 10 illegal narcotics. Okay, good. They changed it. So time was, oh, and then we just went ahead and got it anyway. So carpentry apprenticeship program. We're going to go ahead and set up cell block E. And I can only accept 3 grants. So it's a little ways off, but raise the prisoner capacity to 500. That's definitely not going to be done in this space. We'll be expanding before that actually comes to becomes a real reality here, if that's even remotely close to a correct way to have said that. Oh my goodness. Well, you look at that. And he decided to go ahead and bail and run out, even though he was not out of the prison yet. But we had 2 tunnels meet up here in the middle, and they decided to just go ahead and break out or attempt to escape here. So this is not going to work out well for him, clearly. Go over here. There we go. We're going to tase him. Yep, he's been tased. Cool, man, right in the head. Did you see that? That was wonderful, in a really sadistic sense. Still, no regrets. Let's go ahead and do materials. We got a fairly decent amount of money again, so it's pretty comfy. There we go. I think what will happen is after a few more alpha iterations come out, or at least some fairly significant tuning, I'll probably end up selling this prison, and then we could start a new prison with a ton of money and be able to look at new features. That's going to be the thought. That's the idea, at least for the time being. I like it. I think that's a good way to start out with a cleaner game, especially if, like, I mean, fingers crossed and all that, but like if beta releases soon. But yeah, as Introversion says on their site, they keep things in beta for quite a while. Let's go deployment. We need guards. This is max sec only, sorry. Guard patrols, we just need 1 here. Yeah, 1 is fine. And then let's do staff. Let's go back to deployment. Guard patrols, and we'll have a guard run through here all the time. There we are. And like that. Cool. And then there we go. Cool. Now he'll patrol the showers in the outdoors area there, or what will eventually become more showers later, and all will be well. And we'll have line of sight on everything as we need. So, actually, I do have guys in here working cameras, although right now they're just sort of helping take up the slack for some of these other guards here. So it's neither here nor there, really. Okay. So, let's see. Oh my goodness. That's a lot of people taking a shower all at once. I guess that's probably normal. But, you know what? Let's go ahead and we want to add 2 hours of work time for these guys, because then they'll take their classes, I think. We'll just go ahead and do that. Let's go programs. Kitchen. Do we have a time somewhere? No? 9 to 11, 11 to 1. So 9 to 11, we'll have them going to work as well. Yes, 9 to 11, perfect. Okay, cool. That will work out real well, I think. And it's shower free time. These guys are going to hopefully use the toilet and all of those other fun things that criminals do whenever they have to go back to their rooms. And yeah, looks like we're already filled up here. Mostly filled up. There's nobody in that bed, which kind of bothers me. And then, yeah, what are we doing with some of these prisoners here? I don't know if they actually got up and did anything. Maximum security, it's just free time, shower, free time, eat. Yeah, I don't know how to regulate some of these things. So, let's go ahead and, since we have the money and we need still more space, we're going to go ahead and start the foundations for these last 3 areas here. There we go. Okay. Cell block E is going to be worth $20,000. We're not going to get to that immediately or even anytime soon, I would venture to say. And oh geez, okay, there we go. That's what I wanted. And there's that. Cool. And we will do normal doors for showers like we did before. Awesome. Okay, they'll set all that up. They gotta chop down those trees, no big deal. I might also go ahead and have them finish up the fence out here just so we can go all the way out. I'll make a couple more of these smaller cell units here, and then I might go ahead and just mirror this out this way So we'll have 8. That's 1, 2, 3, 6, 12. That's 80, 96. 96 cells for maximum security, which clearly is what we need the most of. What is that? 50? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. That's 44. Is that right? 44? Yeah. So, not too bad, really. Let's go deployment. Yeah, that's shared. That's minimum only. That's low. And infirmary. And yes, more and more red sections. That's just going to be what we're going to have to deal with for the time being. We'll go ahead and make that red only. Let's do staff only here, clearly. Staff room is staff only. Nobody needs to be in there who isn't staff. That could be staff only. Infirmary, psychiatric, classroom, canteen, kitchen. I wish there was like a anything but max sec. Like, it's kind of how I feel about some of these things. So, let's go ahead and I just noticed that there is an unlock key there. There we go. That leaves everything unlocked. That's going to make building things really super simple. I like that a lot, actually, now that I see it. Now that I know it's a thing, that's super convenient, and I like it. So, first of all, we're going to go objects, dismantle objects, and dismantle all of these lights that I did not ask for. Okay. I don't think I did that over there. I did not. Okay, that's fine. Let's go ahead and remove all of these before he has a chance to build them. Nope. Denied. Disassembled. And deployment. The 3Ds. And there we go. Cool. Alright, so that unlocks all of those. That's going to allow me to be able to do this much easier. So let's go ahead and make sure we have the right section cloned. Yep. Alright, these will be functioning cells before they are actually functional, so we'll have to hope for the best, more or less. Let's do that. And clone this. And that. And there we go. Cool. Alright, let's go objects. No, utilities. That's what I want. Oh my goodness, this video is going on quite a bit longer. Alright, cool. So, let me go ahead and do the outro here. Sorry if my commentary is kind of failing. I'm kind of passively listening to myself talk, and I'm like, oh, you know, maybe not the most stimulating thing ever. And, you know, I'm not confirming or denying anything. I will say, however, that recording videos as far in advance as I did may not have served me in the best way possible as far as being a caster goes, or a YouTuber, or anything else. So I'm going to try to do a more regular what do you call it, recording schedule, so that whenever it gets, oh, I cloned it with the lights in the stupid hallway. That's dumb. Okay, fine. So, but yeah, if I'm trying to figure out, okay, where do I go from here, right? How do I increase my performance and you know, make doctors jealous with just one trick kind of stuff. Let's see, light, dismantle. I can go through and dismantle all of these in the interim on my own. But there we go. Oh, geez. That big freaking warning thing always freaks me out so badly. Let's see. And I think it's time to search this cell block. Okay. And also this huge cell block. We will search that cell block. Anytime that danger starts getting higher, I get a little nervous. It might be time to actually search the largest concentration of prisoners who might be causing issues in the long run. Either way, I hope you enjoyed watching as much as I enjoyed playing, and if you enjoyed this, please like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Have fun.